Hi friends, I'm going to read you a story called Going Places. I really like this story. I actually just found this from our media center with Miss M, and she recommended it for you guys because she knows how much you love to read. Going Places. Raphael had been waiting all year for the Going Places contest, a chance to build a go-kart, race it, and win. When their teacher announced who would like the first kit, Raphael's hand went up. The rest of the class watched enviously as Raphael walked back to his seat with the kit. Mrs. Shanda assured them, "Don't worry, you'll all be getting one." And they're all exactly alike. The kit came from a set of precise instructions that made Raphael happy. He was very good at following directions. Raphael hammered and he glued and he nailed and he assembled his kit. His go-kart looked just like the one in the directions. He was feeling quite proud. He wondered how his classmate Maya was doing. She lived next door. He peered over the fence. "Hey, Maya, you haven't even started." Maya didn't respond. She was so intent on watching the bird in front of her, and quickly she was sketching it, that she didn't even notice Raphael. Then she just put down her pencil and stared at the bird dreamily. Raphael shrugged, and he let her be. The next morning, Raphael checked back in to see how Maya was doing. "Wow, what is that?" he asked. Maya grinned. "You like it?" Raphael responded slowly. "Yeah, extremely cool. But, Maya, there's just one little problem. That's not a go-kart." Maya smiled. Who said it had to be a go-kart? Raphael was so confused. The set of instructions made the box were for a go-kart. But then again, they didn't say it had to be a go-kart. He looked again at Maya's contraption, and after a moment, he grinned. "I get it. Hey Maya, I really want to win this race. The instructions never said that we couldn't team up either." Look at them thinking outside the box. And so they did. They worked into the late evening. The next day, everyone gathered for the big race. Each go-kart was a perfect replica of the other. Perfect replica meaning that they were exactly the same. They repeated them. Going Places contest. Wonder what's gonna happen. Except for one. One of the kids laughed. "Looks like you had trouble with the Going Places instructions. You're going places, all right. You're gonna lose." He's not very open-minded. Maya and Raphael didn't even have time to respond because the announcer's big, boomy voice called out, "Attention racers, start your engines. 4, 3, 2, 1. A buzzer sounded, and they were off. While all the other go-karts disappeared into a cloud of dust, Maya just sat there in their motionless vehicle. Raphael shouted over the roar of the engines and cheering crowds, "Maya, what are you waiting for?" "No worries, Raphael," Maya answered. "Flaps down, throttle up." And now they took off into the air. The other contestants looked up in amazement. Maya and Raphael hovered and then sped past all of them. Before long, Maya and Raphael coasted across the finish line to the cheers of the waiting crowd. They kept kept rolling clear across the race grounds, and Maya slammed on the brakes, stopping just short of the lake, at the edge of the school field. Raphael noticed a startled frog leap across from a lily pad and dive into the water. He raised an eyebrow and looked at Maya. She smiled. "Raphael, are you thinking what I'm thinking?" Raphael just nodded. Let's be thinkers. What do you think that he was thinking? Is that what you visualized? So they're going to take it from being a device that can go in the air, and now I think that they're going to try and make it go into the water. To all the great thinkers in the world, I hope you liked the book.